watch what grows. And when I'm through, oh, why not have it go? Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can enter my world, watch what grows. And when I'm through, oh, why not have it go? Oh, we paint miniatures. We paint miniatures. We paint miniatures. Turn on, tune in, hear what I say. Watch real closely, enjoy your stay. You'll see me painting from up above. And if you like it, give it mad love. Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can enter my world, watch what grows. And when I'm through, oh, why not have it go? Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can enter my world, watch what grows. And when I'm through, oh, why not have it go? We paint miniatures. 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 We paint miniatures.
And we are live, and it's Shoshie from Shoshie's Minis. Hello. Let me get the light over here. Now you can see my face. Hello, everybody. It's Wednesday, and I don't know if you guys can see on my desk here. Look at we got more airbrush goodness for today. I thought that we could paint the Pincer Demon from Creature Caster, and the best part about this is that he is ready to go. He's all built. I think we built him on stream. I don't remember. Do you guys remember? You like my threat shirt arm bars? Yeah. Anybody else in chat do martial arts? That'd be cool. But yeah, so Pincer Demon, we're gonna airbrush him with all Pro Acryl colors. I'm gonna try that anyway. They don't have any inks or washes, so we might use some non-Creature Caster brand washes and inks. But let me say hello. Belos is here. Thank you so much for showing up. You're very early in the morning, aren't you? Cajun Mage, Teviston, Model Newbie, Robosh, hello. It is a good Thursday evening. Krakenid 50 and Rebel Star Reader Jacob Jansen. Welcome everybody. There's a bunch of you. So I got some news to tell you. Hold on, let me get back to my face cam. I just attended a webinar yesterday. Some of you guys might have heard about this. But Twitch, and they already announced it, so I'm not under NDA any longer because they announced it. They said we could talk about it. Did you guys hear about the news? Hi, Takaroth, how are you? Valthorn says, I'm in your Night Owl skin tone class. Yay! Awesome. Nope, you haven't heard the news. Twitch rolled out for beta. That means certain qualified affiliates and partners are going to be allowed to do subscriber only streams. And so that is awesome news for us creators because it's a way for us to give back to you people who are already helping out the stream and already giving so much. And it's a way for us to give back and say thank you. I know, it's awesome. And I don't know if I told you what I was going to do if I ever got the chance to do subscriber only streams. I know, it is cool. I am going to be doing paint-alongs in my subscriber only streams. Yay, Robosh just subscribed. Thank you so much. Mad love. Let me write down your name, Robosh. That's awesome. Like, you can tell who wants in on the subscriber only streams. So there's going to be like a little thing. So you'll still be able to see like 4. Yeah, I think you are. You should be able to tell. It looks like you were gifted one, Cajun. There's a little gift by your name. Either that or you gifted somebody. I don't know what that little present by your name means. But anyway, anybody who has, if you're able to use my emotes, you're definitely a subscriber. So see if you can use my emotes. Oh, you gift other people. Try using the emotes. SCRIBERS. And that was Robosh. Aw, Damo. Mad love. Tier 3. Damo's on a 22-month streak, too. That's fantastic. Cajun Mage is being a goofball. Robosh and Cajun and Damo. So not only am I going to be like partnering up with my different people from around the world who are sculptors and producers of minis to get like minis in your hands that maybe harder to get, especially stuff from Europe if you're from the US. Like we did the Carl Ruddick bust, which, by the way, did you get the bust yet below? Let us know. I've been streaming for 2 years, almost 3. It'll be 3 in October, November, maybe? But yeah, it doesn't seem like it's been that long. It's kind of been crazy. Let me do Damo. Damo has 3 O's and an XD. I love it. Hello, Lamunis. All right, so we're going to be able to do subscriber-only streams. If you are, let me do this on my face. If you're already a VIP or a moderator and you don't happen to have a subscription, it's okay because I'm going to enable VIPs and moderators to be able to watch. So, Shoshie is a Twitch legend of painting Marvel. I'm so embarrassed by that. Yay, hype. See, you've got some emotes. That means you're a subscriber. So, I'm going to be like we could go with another Carl Ruddick bust. We could go with a different kind of bust. What I'll do is I'll be, talking to different people, seeing if we can do group orders like we did before. I think that worked out really well, especially for my American and Canadian customers, clients, followers, however you want to say. But yeah, and I'm also going to be able to do subscriber-only giveaways on those same days that we do the subscriber streams. Now, here's the thing. This is what Twitch said. They said that everybody's still good. They're not going to be completely locked to subscribers. Everybody's going to get like a 4-minute preview where if you want to watch for 4 minutes if you're not a subscriber, and that kind of gives you an idea of what's going on. Maybe you want to subscribe and see the rest of that stream. Who knows? So it's just going to be pretty cool. A busty bust. We should do a busty bust. I know that there's lots out there for sure. Geek Girl Games, 15-month subscription. Yay. Hi, there's Mike. He's coming to give me a hug because I had a tough day. Oh, you're giving half, do the other half of the heart. Yay. That's so cheesy. All right, Geeky Girl Games, thank you so much for your subscription. Let's write this down. Okay. There we go. Yay. So we were just, like I said, we were just talking about subscriber only streams. We're going to be doing that. I thought another really cool thing to do on our subscriber only streams is to do our, like, almost like a, not quite a concert, but a debut of any new music. So we can like kind of do you guys will be the first to be able to listen to any new music the channel ends up buying. Will they be available on Twitch after the streams ends? They will be, but only they'll be locked to subscribers until I upload them to YouTube. I always do, but it's always like much later. So you'll be able to watch them much later. So, but I always do eventually, open them up to YouTube. So you'll be able to see them. Debut Twitch music recital, yes. Exactly. All right, are we ready? I'm gonna first show you guys, this is the model we're gonna be painting. This is the Pincer Demon. He's really cranky because I've actually had this kind of day. I've had this face kind of day. Look at this cranky face. I don't wanna get out of bed. How many extra streams do you think you'll be doing? I think that it will replace one of the streams during the week below. Like, we'll be doing it, we'll alternate it, but we'll be replacing. I don't think I'll be streaming any extra, if that makes sense. Possibly once a Saturday, but I've not been real good at streaming more than 3 times a week. So yeah, I love these horns. He is very, oh, you're very cranky. So we'll all take it out on this Pincer Demon and paint him. We're gonna just have fun with him and paint him all kinds of crazy colors. Palace of Pep for your classes at ReaperCon. Do you list the paints you're going to use in advance? I will hopefully have a PDF, but also Palace of Pep, there will be a, well, it just depends on which class. I'm not sure. I'll probably have a PDF. I'll also probably have a video, because I'll always try to do a video of the model and put that on YouTube, so you'll be able to go back and practice with that. All right, Robosh, you have a good night. Oh yes, I won't forget the invoice. Don't worry. Thank you for reminding me. I'm going to do that tonight. We'll do that late. All right, so I have a couple things. I have Silly Petty. That's for masking. This is a weird American product that started out as a toy, and it bounces and stretches and it doesn't stick to your model. And we used this before on this girl. This is the girl that we finished on Monday. Look at how well she turned out. On Monday, we deepened the shadows. We didn't do too much. We did the brocade on her top, and we finished some of the texturing on her hat, and that was about it. That's about all I did on her. I'm gonna do maybe some different things on her bow. Other than that, she's pretty much done. Oh, I got to do some highlights on her hair because they're kind of coming from different light sources. Like this is coming that way, and they should all be coming kind of from the same direction. You love the whitish clothing. Yeah, it does. It came out really good. Look at her face. Oh, wait, there we go. She's kind of got sort of greenish eyes, so they came out kind of otherworldly looking. Thank you. All right, let's see. This is my favorite airbrush, and it is the Adepticon Limited Editions 2017, and I don't know if they're selling it. It has the Sotar 2020 cup. So it's got a small cup. I can't remember. The tip is different. I think the tip is like the regular like the Patriot 105, I think, and then it's got this extra tall trigger. And other than that, I don't know. It's kind of got the best parts of 3 different brushes. It's kind of like a chrome, but it's not like the chrome. I can't explain it because it's got the big trigger. It's got a different tip than the chrome. Let me see where my chrome is, and I'll show you the difference. Let's see if I have it in here. Is that my chrome? This is my chrome. So this is my chrome, and you can see it has a big cup, and it also has this tip. So the tip is the same as the Patriot 105. The cup is the same, and the chrome, so the cup is the same as the Sotar 2020. And this big trigger is like the Patriot Extreme. I think there's a Chrome Extreme, so it's like the best of 3 different models. Anyway, I love this brush. I love it. So I'm gonna set that aside. I use this one probably as much as I use my my Patriot 105. So I've got my little Grex compressor. Okay, that looks good. Let's see if everything is high roller trigger, exactly. Yeah, it is a, I love this trigger so much. It's so touchy. You just barely have to do anything. All right, I'm gonna put some, I always try to put some water. Hold on, let me get my little water bottle. Where did I put everything? Here it is. Bear with me 1 second. I'm gonna get my water bottle. It is on the floor down here, and I gotta put some water in it. All right, so this water bottle, I actually got this at Adepticon, and I can never remember what people call this, but this is what I use to add water to my cup usually. So I'm just gonna fill that up, or fill it up somewhat anyway. It's a squeeze bottle, I think that's what it's called. I'm just gonna fill that halfway, because I think that's all I need. Put that down there. Wash bottle, is that what it's called? Is that what it's like officially called? And then I will get a paper towel. Always need paper towels. By the way, maybe of your interest, Shoshie's Minis, Lucas Pina has done a new bust. Alchemist, yeah, I saw it. What the heck, did I do this? I don't even remember taking that out and stretching it. It's so funny. I saw the Alchemist, but it just didn't grab me. Like, the pieces that he does that like scream at me, I always get those. All right, so let's put some water. What we could do though, is we could talk to Lucas Pina and see if he might make a special sculpt for us. Ooh, that would be really cool, wouldn't it? All right, I'm gonna dump that. Our dump bottle is right here. I always try to spray a little water or a little thinner or something every time. Ninja'd. If anyone is traveling a long way, feel free to hit me up at ReaperCon. I can help you with paint. What do you mean? Oh, you mean borrowing paint? I think ReaperCon will have some out, won't they? All right, this is a little bit thinner. Now, I don't really know if Pro Acrylic needs thinner much. Let's talk about colors, guys. What colors shall we, because listen, we're totally gonna have fun with this. I'm gonna take suggestions. What color do you think we should start with this guy? He's a Pincer Demon. Oh man, I just saw he's got some little mold lines. Well, I don't know if I can fill that or not. It might be too late. We'll just deal with it. Bright green. What if we did, I don't know about bright green. What else? What other kind of suggestions? Let me see so we have to go with, this is the brightest green that Pro Acrylic has. It's really not that bright. Plaid, come on you people. Peach, oh my gosh. Teal. Plaid Demon. All right guys, you are something else. Let's get out the Pro Acrylic line so I can show you what I have to work with. There is a teal here. It's really pretty actually. It's like this jade. That is a very pretty color. Red nippers and blue body. He doesn't have nipples. He actually doesn't. He doesn't have them at all, see? Unless, no, he doesn't. He's actually Twitch safe. Not for general use, only to provide for classes and guest artists. Oh, that's nice.
Because I'm a teacher, I think I'm already getting paint from Reaper.
So I think I'm good. All right, so there's gold and golden brown. I do kind of like the idea of putting some metallics on him. There's a mahogany, maybe mahogany and teal. That could look really cool. Let's set those aside. There's a burnt red, there's a warm gray. You meant claws. Oh, claws, you call those nippers. Ah. I gotcha. There's black and white. That would be boring, black and white demon. Jade would be sweet. Not too worried, assume it will travel in the package luggage okay? Yeah, I think so too. I'm gonna probably pack just a little bit of stuff. This is rich gold, this is sky blue and red. The line for everything is not too big. There just aren't a ton of colors in this line yet, but they're making more and they're sending them to me. So I'm excited. There's a dark umber, white, gold, and bronze. Okay, well, let's put the metals back at least. We know we're not gonna use those right away. All right, the metals, we're probably, let's take out orange. We're probably not gonna use that. I think we definitely like the jade, so we'll set the jade aside. We'll set that one aside, the red. White belly or reddish or blue back arms like a crab. Ooh, reddish or, yeah, that's a possibility. We could do, yeah, I need to look up some crab references because that is a good point. Let's look up blue crab, green crab. Let's look up green crab and see what happens. I'm curious what a green crab is looking like. Oh, it just said green crab rangoon. I don't want green crab rangoon. Caps lock is off. There we go, green crab. Oh, very cool images. Huh, ooh. Look at this crab, that is kind of cool. I found something, guys, that I really like. So let's go to that and see if I can show you guys. Cut. All right, I'm gonna link this in the chat if it'll let me. Bear with me, hopefully it will let me. Blue swimmer crab. Well, here, look at this crab first. I love this. Oh, it didn't let me, dang it. All right, let me try this spot and see if this spot lets me. Poo. Sometimes, there's a link. Look up old crabby old lady, no. The artist's allotment and the first class and the class paints are separate. They also auction off paint caddies from the classroom. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. Huh. Well, we'll see. We'll have to see. All right, take a look at that crab. That's the one I think that would look really cool on this demon. What do you guys think? Let me see it again. He's sort of green, but he's got like this shiny brown also. He's an invasive crab species. Isn't he? Is he invasive? Oh, he's edible too. All right, I like him. That is a CBS or CBC. All right, I'm gonna go with this. I'm just thinking the best way to do him might be to go from light to dark. So we're gonna start with, oh my gosh, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to mix a color. Let's see, we're gonna need this and a little bit of this. I'm gonna be mixing a good amount with this. Maybe a little bit of blue. Let's try that for our green. We might need a little yellow. All right, we've got our little Dixie cups for mixing right here. All right. This is going to be a challenge. Challenge accepted. Crab Demon. Yes. All right. I'm going to add a little skosh water to my cup. Let's do this a little bit bare. That way you can see it a little better. And I'm going to start with this. Let's start with blue and yellow first, because we might be able to get a more pure green possibly with just the pure. It's sort of an olive green, isn't it? Okay, there's our yellow, and I'm just swishing it around. It immediately dissolved into the water, which is interesting. That's pretty wet, watery. All right, blue. Let's see what happens when we put that in there. That is pretty. Look at that. All right. Let's get a craft brush. Ooh, geez, that's very blue. That's very blue. So now we might have put too much water in there. Maybe not. It seems pretty opaque. Color looks like Nurgle's rot. It does, it does. So this is ochre, and this is going to desaturate, but it also has some yellowish color to it. See, there we, oh, that changed it to a more teal color. What am I gonna do? We need more yellow. It's gotten thicker though. It's not as watery as it was. We've definitely got plenty of paint for the rest of our lives. All right, let's try again. More yellow. Color mixing, color theory. Yeah, it's too turquoise. It means more yellow is needed. Let's add a lot more yellow. I'd rather have it more yellow. Okay, that's getting closer. I shouldn't have added so much water. So here's see that kind of went back to that, didn't it? What else? More yellow. Well, yellow is very much overpowered by the blue. Let's start over. I'm going to dump that paint all together. We're not going to add any more blue. We're just going to add yellow now. Okay. What a waste. Luckily I have a ooh, there we go. That's it. I think that's it. What do you guys think? That's pretty Nurgle-rotty. Nurgle-rotty? That blue was too powerful. So if you think about color, blue is more powerful than yellow and red is more powerful than blue. So you're always going to think about your ratios. Yeah, I think that's going to work. All right, so let's get this brush cleaned off as much as I can. Okay, now this is sufficiently watery to probably put into this airbrush. There is already a lot of thinner in there, so I'm going to dump out some of that. I just want enough thinner. Here, remember what we did? We add paint with the brush to keep the clogs out of it. All right, that should be plenty. That should be plenty. Watch, I probably didn't need nearly this much paint. Haha. All right, let's get this bottles out of the way. We've got plenty of bottles. Let's put the metallic back there. All right, green, green, green. All right, you have fun, model newbie. Have a good dinner. My compressor just started acting weird. Hold on. What's going on? It was like shaking. I don't know why. There. Okay, now it's fine. It was shaking, but it wasn't making any noise. All right, bottles go back. Blue pigments work out 5 nights a week. They are ripped. Oh, reds work out more nights. They work out day and night. I think you need a clean yellow, like a yellow ink. Well, we're not using any inks because we want to stick with just the Pro Acryl lines as much as we can and see how far we can get with just Pro Acryls. I'm going to close that. This is going to be, like I said, it's going to attempt to be an all creature caster painted stream. We'll try. We'll see what happens. All right, we've got that. We can add more yellow maybe over the top as we go. So where's my brush? There it is. All right, I'm going to get gloves on. Woo! I've got gloves and I've got my mask. And let me know in the chat when I get my mask on if you could still hear me talking okay, if I don't sound too muffled. All right, there's one glove. Here's the second one. I do like to protect my awesome manicure. And I do like to protect my awesome lungs by wearing a mask. Okay. All right, I'm gonna take my headset off. You should be able to still hear me because I've got my mic on. You should be able to hear me, but let me know if you can hear me with the mask on. All right, guys, sounds muffled, but is it okay? It's roughly okay. I'm gonna leave that. Ah, there we go. All right, let me know. Some thumbs up, some sounds. Yeah, you can hear it okay. All right, good. Let's move that out of the way. Good, I'm glad you guys can hear. So, let's just blast paint on and see what happens. Okay. We're just going to see what happens. That is much, much brighter than what I expected, so that's kind of cool. Notice that I'm respecting my shadows by just spraying from overhead, just like if I were zenithal priming. I like that. Look at that. Now this brush is kind of coming out like a big hose, but it's not too bad. Painting very quickly. He does have some mold lines around his legs, which I could stop and fix, but I'm not sure what to... Ooh, did you see this? That's from the paint being too wet. See, now we're getting to the bottom. See, that's much more wet than what we had before. I don't know why the consistency changed. Let's add a little bit more pigment, see if that makes a difference. Nope. Okay, let's see. There, that's better. And look, it's much lighter now, too. Interesting. Okay. My nose or something is whistling in this mask a little bit. It's so funny. All right, we're almost done. I'm glad you guys can hear me okay. Not bad. I want to know, how do you guys feel about me doing more airbrushing? Are you happy about that? I'm pretty happy about that because I need to practice. There's a bard in my nose, exactly. Okay, he's very green now. Very green. All right, so let's clean out the brush. We're gonna do a clean out. And what I'm gonna do is just give a squeeze bottle and then dump in the dump cup. We got a dump bottle here. We're gonna do that a few times till that's mostly clear, because I feel like I end up wasting less paint that way, or wasting less water, sorry. All right, that's good. Now where's my paper towel? See if I can blow the rest through. The green is pretty, yeah. And I think I think doing the red undertone is gonna be nice as well. There we go, that's pretty good. Wow. I'm not sure why this brush is better, but oh, Joanne, thank you. So guys, Joanne just tipped, or sent bits, which is awesome, which means, thank you, mad love to Joanne. It means that some of you guys have gotten some new pride emotes in chat. I don't think I have any new ones. Let me see if I got any new ones from Joanne. Let's see, where's my pride emotes? There they are. Oh, I got, nope, no new ones, but that's awesome. Some of you guys might have gotten some. There's some really cool ones this year. Does the brush? I don't know. I can't remember what it was when I got this. I want to say it's probably the same as I feel like it might be the same as the Badger Patriot 105, because it feels like it's kind of big. Where's my paint killer? Here it is. I'm just gonna take a dip of the paint killer in with this brush and put the top back on, because I know I'll spill that if I don't put the top back on. Here we go. And then I'm just gonna do this to keep things from having dry tip, get the paint off there. Yeah, that worked really quickly. I like that. All right, or let's do the red. Where is that dark burgundy that I loved? This one, mahogany, that's what it's called. All right, we're gonna do mahogany, and I'm gonna actually see what happens when I just straight up mix it. Remember, red is very strong. Mahogany should go in with the green and make a dark brown, possibly. So we're gonna see. Let's try it. Get that little paint blob off of there. All right, remember, red is strong, so we don't need a lot, most likely. Let's see. Yeah, it did make a brown, but look at how pastel it is. Okay, so that tells me I need to dump this in the trash and just add straight up mahogany. See what happens to that. I'll do a lot more this time because I want it to be more mahogany. Ooh, that's a pretty brown. That's a really pretty brown. All right, let's start with, we need something darker than that. We're gonna use this as a maybe a next level mid-tone, okay? I'll hold on to that. I don't want to just use that right away. Bruno Tor, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the class. Hopefully you're enjoying our adventure in airbrushing, which is something that is new to the channel. Not new to me, but very, like, I'm not an expert airbrusher, but I'm really hoping that with the extra practice from doing this in front of you, that I will be getting better as we speak. All right, where'd that red go? Here it is. All right, and you got another Dixie cup. Mr. Finley, hello. How's it going? Just straight burgundy in there. We're just gonna add that right in, and then I'm gonna add just a skosh of thinner, and I actually have a little pipette. Can I do this with the pipette? No, I have to take this dealy off. I'd like to control how much I add. Let's try just carefully doing a few drops. We just need a few drops. There we go. All right, pipette is going back to where it came from. And I need my brush, my mixing brush. We've had a couple of mixing brushes since I started this. Where'd it go? I swear to God. I didn't drop it, did I? No. Let's put the mask back on. There it is. Yay, found them. All right, there we go. We're gonna put the mask back on. I'm doing a great job. Thank you, Bruno. I appreciate it. It's not easy. All right, let's mix that in with the thinner. That's good. I can kind of tell how thick it is by dragging it up on the top. And we're just gonna put that into the cup. Maybe could use a little bit more thinner. We'll see. I shouldn't have just poured it straight in. I should have added it with the brush. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully I won't get it clogged. Ooh. Oh, it's thin enough, that's for sure. All right, now, yeah, I'm gonna do my Luke, I am your father. That doesn't sound right, does it? All right, we're gonna go this way. We're gonna hold you can see he's got cracks on his butt and everything. All right, so we're gonna spray the cracks, literally. I like that red. And we're gonna give him some shading from the bottom. From the bottom going up. Your air pressure looks really high. I don't think it is. I think I turned it down to 22 last time. Let's see. It's at 20. No, sorry, it's directly on the 2. So I'm okay. Yeah, that's okay. Look. This particular trigger, yeah, it's not high. It'll be okay. It does come out pretty quick, and I don't know if it's this brush. I think it's just the brush. Okay. So I'm just blowing up from the side here. That's not really the pressure anyway. Okay. So this is going to be the difficult part, is getting the pectoral muscles from the side. Actually, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. That actually looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Let's get under his face. Ooh, it's coming out a lot. Maybe I need to check maybe I need to check the needle. Is it sitting all the way in? Yes, it is. Like I said, this trigger is really touchy. I think we're going to go a little bit more red on the claws, because I think it'll look cool. Look at that. That looks beautiful. And we're running out of paint now. Let's do more paint. All right, I don't need this. Okay. This is skosh thinner. Just 2 or 3 drops. And this time I'm going to remember to add the brush Add the paint with the brush. Okay, so I'm going to put it right in like this from the side of the cup. That seems a lot more thick than it was before. Okay, set that aside. I should rinse that brush. There we go. It is rinsed. Perfect. And back to applying paint on the belly. That looks good. That looks good. Let's do the horns more red as well. This is such a touchy brush. Good. The red and green looks really dramatic, doesn't it? I like it. Okay, more red on the claws. I love that underpainting. There we go. I like that. How cool is he? Rawr. Let's do a quick squirt in his mouth. No, too much. Oh, now it looks like he's got blood. I kind of like that. I'm going to leave that. Ah! Ah! Kind of like that a lot, actually. Okay. This side. A little more green. I should have put more green on this side, but that's okay. We're just going to completely have fun with this guy. We don't have to do anything serious. Let's get this leg down here. What do you think? Tell me what you think in the comments. Oh, I love him. Is he a slantish type model? Do you think? I don't even know anything about let's do what color should we do the sword? Notice I'm trying to hit these little spikes. That looks good. All right, he's awesome looking now. That's so much fun. Now, here's what I'm doing. I'm going to go on all the spots that are more skin-like and try to give them a little spray of red to get those a little bit more natural looking. Just real light, real light. There's an older piece of Chaos Demon that has a Keeper of Secrets that looks very much like this model. That's cool. What are you trolling me about, Lamonis? You like the way the green tea? Yeah, I do too. Ah, too much. We can make it work. It's okay. Wherever you make a mistake, make it on the other side so it looks like you did it on purpose. Yeah, that's getting better. I think that looks cool. Okay, now the top of this thigh here. Notice that I'm doing a bunch of small bursts because it's giving me a lot more control in how I'm doing things. If I just sit here and go like this, it's going to be crazy, right? I don't want to do that. Slanish Damon models were known for two things: lobster claws, bull cow heads. Oh, very cool. Well, he's definitely got both of those, doesn't he? All right, that's getting better. He's kind of crazy. Look at that. I love it. Okay, let's do a color switch. Wait, let's finish these horns. I feel like they're not done. Do the back. There. Good. The horns are more complete. This is going to be so much fun. All right. Now. Whoops. Dropped the yellow. Green's looking cool. Yeah, it is looking cool. I'm pretty happy with that. All right, now where's my squeeze bottle? Here it is. We can do this and dump in the dump cup. Do another squeeze bottle. GW Slanish Demons were, yeah, we said that. Mr. Dean Seamus just following. Thank you so much. I hope that you enjoy our airbrushing adventure for today. How are you? Welcome to the class too. All right, we're getting that cleaned out. I like to just, I know I shouldn't do this, but I like just have a little bit, I want to clean it out a little bit more, you know? All right, let's put a little bit, where I had a brush that had paint killer in it. This brush has paint killer in it. I'm just gonna wipe that out. This is the, where is the paint killer is from Scale 75. I use a lot of their products because we are also sponsored by them as well. And currently, Pro Curl doesn't come with any thinners or anything else, which I should ask them about. I wonder if they're going to. We're just gonna clean out all the little bits of color just in case any of that rubs off and affects our next color. I want that out. All right, I like to get the crud off the side of the brush too. Okay, rinse. And then just do another little bits of, ooh, see there's a whole bunch of crud in there still. Let's see how much I can get out. Just blasting it into the cup. Ooh, you can see the mist. All the vapors that are not going into my lungs. Okay, that's good. I've heard, let me see if I can attempt to backwash and see if that does anything. I'm gonna pull the needle back, put my finger. You see what that does? See how it bubbles in the cup? Whoop! Oh my gosh. All right, that's enough. You don't know who keeps teaching people to airbrush, but you want to slap them? What do you mean, Lamunas? Why do you want to slap them? And I'm just not sure what you're talking about. I'm not, actually, hopefully I'm not teaching. I'm just doing what I do. I might be doing it wrong. I don't want to tell you guys that. So the people who taught me to airbrush, there goes my stupid, hold on, my compressor keeps falling off the thing. I really don't know why it's doing that. There. That's weird. Lamunas, explain yourself. What do you mean you want to slap the people who are teaching airbrushing? I'm going to put a little bit more, a tiny, tiny amount of paint killer. Just a drop, just a drop. He's trolling, but I don't know why. Ooh, there's vapor. I don't want to do that. I don't want paint killer vapors in the air because that stuff is powerful. All right. That's enough. Let's do a little water. Namula, do you teach airbrushing? All right, that's good. Got all that through. Namuna says, nothing personal. I learned how to airbrush way different 2D illustration. So you see, when you see people pulling way back on the trigger and all over the place. Lamunas, most of the people who do that are self-taught. So, you know, you can't blame them. Most mini painters are self-taught. I was taught to just do this by Julio Cabos and by Sergio Calvo Rubio. Both are very, very good with the airbrush. Also, Angel Giraldes. And all of them are excellent with the airbrush. All right, let me get a new paper towel. I could have stock in paper towels when I'm airbrushing. All right, what do we do next? What do you think? He's got a good base coat, right? I love this look of the spines there. You're back, Model Newbie. Welcome back. Also, what color should we paint the sword? Nothing personally. It just makes you cringe. I completely understand. Let's say, oh, this didn't look as cool as I thought it would on this face there. We might have to blast that with a little bit of green. All right, so far, I don't know. What do you think? Red? Shall we do some red? Let's see what happens. Gloss varnish it and wash the whole model for detail contrast. Gloss varnish it. Yeah? I feel like it needs another color, Deep Sea Nemo. Needs one more color. Dagger strokes. All right, I do think we should wash it. And we'll gloss varnish it possibly. There's just so many more things we could be doing. I want to do red because I love red. Shall I do this burnt red first? All right, we're gonna dump this. So I'm just gonna do this. That liquefies really fast. I like that. I'm just dumping it in my garbage can here. All right, that's probably good enough. I don't see any chunks of paint. Let's get this bad boy out. This is burnt red, and I think we'll go up to, ooh, that's pretty. We'll go up to a red with this. Woo! Aw, I got paint on my shirt. Let me get that off first. Oh, right by the mic too. Such is the life of an artist. I don't own any actual regular clothes. I only have paint clothes. Am I following your reference for the color, or is it just from your mind? Bruno, I'm just kind of going like by intuition, but I did kind of use reds and greens look really good together, so that's kind of where my base is. All right, let's see. Here's my brush. Mix that red in a little bit. That's my burnt red. Cool. Yeah, we're gonna put this in the cup from the side. Notice we haven't, knock on wood, we haven't gotten any clogs because we use this method from Aaron Lovejoy. This is how he applies paint to his airbrush cup. J Road Dog, how are you? Thank you for that follow. Welcome. Welcome to the class. All right, here we go. Ooh, that's such a pretty red. All right, what are we gonna do? Shall we do limbs? Oh, he's trying to grab this thinner. Don't grab things, Pincer Demon. All right, we're gonna do it like this. I'm gonna try to only hit yeah, kind of like that. Kind of like that. That might be too much. What do you think? Keep going with that? Can you guys see that? It's very, not so, here. Let's do some reds on the horns. There we go. See how that red just became, or that green just became a kind of a cool highlight. Maybe a solid red lobster bust claw for, yeah, I'm thinking we could do that for one of these. It won't be solid red, but it'll have some green, but we can make it more red. That looks dang cool. Yeah, I like that. Now I'm gonna just, on this end, tone down the green on his chest with this red a little bit. I like it a lot. All right, that claw, let's do this. Ooh, this, we didn't even paint this? I totally forgot. We'll make that, or maybe I got it more red. I like that. That is badass. Kind of like those red spikes coming out of his arm. Now my husband is red-green colorblind, and he's coming downstairs, and we'll see if he can see this demon. He's peeking around the corner. Can you see this demon? Just teasing. I'm sorry. I know. He's like, Shoshie, you're being so ableist right now.
Oh, because it's green? Is that what it is?
It's red and green. All right, look. Do you like this? Come.
I can't see it.
You can't. Yes, you can. What do you think?
It's what is that? Vrock? No, not a Vrock. It's Glabrazoo.
Glabrazoo?
Yeah.
Has anybody ever heard of that kind of demon?
Yeah.
I've never heard of it. They're calling it a Slanish demon.
Well, that might be what it's called their version, but
yeah, it's a Glabrazoo.
pretty sure. Hold on a second.
I've never heard that. Uh-oh, bubbles. That's because we got dry tip. Can you see that chunk of paint?
That's a Glabrazoo.
It is a Glabrazoo. Glabrezu. Guys, look that up. That's exactly what it is. Who knew? Who knew?
I did.
No, but who knew that Slanish
How many
demons?
points do I get?
So you get 10 points.
That's it.
Oh, I know, Bulos. I'm sorry. I apologize to him. It was mean. But I do troll my husband a little bit. A little bit. It's how we show our love. All right, I'm going to do thinner in this cup. And let's see if I can get that off with thinner alone. Nope. Let's see if I can take it off with my fingers. Yep. All right. That was dry tip, wasn't that? That was bad. Now, I had a brush. Where's the brush that I had with just the paint killer on it? I'm going to add a little paint killer to this. Oop, oop, there we go. All the brushes keep disappearing on my desk. They're always like right in front of me and then they disappear. Glabrazoo. Oh, that's not how I saw it spelled. He said, well, maybe it was Glabrazoo. I don't know. That's not the right brush. I have a million brushes over here now. Have I been putting it back? Is it this one? We'll just use this one. Get her off that paint. Dab on a tip of a wet sponge to get rid of any dry. I know I don't have any sponges, but I have heard of that I have heard of that trick, that tip. That is a good idea. If I had a sponge, that's what I would do. But since I don't, I have to do this. Perfect to see the highlights and contrast levels. He can see the light levels. Yeah, exactly, I know. Oop. All right, we're gonna do this side. Here we go. Ooh. Get that little spiky horn. Yeah, that's the only kind of downside to this kind of airbrushing, as I think you get a lot more, dry tip with it. What did you come down for? All right, that looks redder, right? All right, let's do this face. Kind of like that, like a hot red right on the top of his face here. Then we can cover up that splurch that we had on his side of his face a little bit. All right, we're gonna have to redo the face. Dang it, I lost all my highlights. That's okay. We've got all this extra green left. You have a sponge glued to the side of a spray booth. Oh, that's a good idea. That's very handy. See, I just keep a brush with a little bit of thinner and paint killer in it. Okay. We'll dump this. Are you guys enjoying the stream? I hope you are. There we go. All right, let's see if I can scrape out some of that. Now we might end up with a clog because I've scraped off the walls of the dried paint. Let's see if I can get that. Definitely enjoying. Awesome. Good. Does it? It's just a little bit more interesting sometimes than hand painting, especially since I'm not an expert. I need to watch more of Rainer's streams. I'm just going to put just a skosh of thinner in there and see if that does anything. Thinner doesn't actually clean my airbrush, but it can help the other paint from drying. That was my phone. All right. Crackinid50 says, I use interdental toothbrushes. I have some. I did find some. Where did I put those? Yes, look. There we go. I've got some. So when you clean it, what do? Crackinid, let's open this. I forgot, I cleaned out all my stuff. I found the missing bust torso to Young Miss. I'm gonna be sending that off. These are so cute, look at these. Now what do? Small interdental to clean the tip of the needle. Being plastic, they don't have the risk of damaging it. Oh, okay. It's kind of working. Oh, it worked really well. Look at that. Nice. That was a good idea. All right, let's see if that. You need to add some water. That's probably too much water. All right. I'm going to use paint killer to get the rest of that out. So, Crackinid50, I'm going to give you some points for giving that suggestion because that was a really good idea. I know I've heard it before, but it never hurts to tell new people who have not airbrushed. Okay. So this is what he was talking about, interdental brushes. These are ultra light, and I got them from Walgreens. I don't even know how much. You can also pick your teeth with them, so they have a dual purpose. Just don't paint and then pick your teeth, because that's gross. All right, I need another brush. All right, pick this up. See, when this is no longer pink, then I will feel like it's safe to see. It's still just a smidge. Okay, now it's better. Now it's not pink. Got that last bit out. Yay, see, that's completely clear. Awesome. All right, now what are we gonna do? We need to do the red. Did I already do the red? I already did the red, didn't I? I did. So let's go back with the green. That's not the right green anymore. That's more of a brown. Okay, well, it's too late for the green. Let's look at this guy. Let's think about his details again. I think we need to go back to that green. So, that's got paint killer in it. I don't want to use that. We can use this one. Okay, so now I want to go back with green. So I need to mix my green again with that yellow. The yellow's on the floor. Get it. Here we go. Here we go. We're going to go with a brighter green this time. Sometimes it's just a back and forth thing with painting. There we go. Make sure I got lots of green in there. And then instead of blue, because I don't want to overpower it, I'm just going to add a little drop at a time of this green. This is just their regular green. There we go. There's 2 drops of green, which I did not mean to do. Ooh, holy cow. All right, guys, there's our vivid, vivid green. Wow. Do you think I should use this or shall we desaturate it? What do you think? That could be cool. I don't know. It's really bright. Now I have to wait for the delay because there's always a little delay. I feel like maybe we should desaturate it a tiny bit. But so now you know if you want a crazy ultraviolet, you desaturate it. I think so too. So we're going to desaturate it with a little bit of, let's see what happens when I add some of this to it. That's better. That's more like, now we lost it. That's almost too desaturated. Let's add a little bit more yellow to that. Yellow is such a weak color. It gets beat up, doesn't it? It's like, don't you even lift, bro, right? That's what yellow is. There we go. All right, still weak. Holy cow. I think we can use that though. I like that color. That's a pretty color. It's different than this other green, but it'll be interesting, I think. So let's add a little bit of thinner. It's not as bright, at least. It's more nargly looking. Kraken, it says they're also handy to clean the inside of the airbrush. Yeah, that's true. When you need to take off the nozzle, I agree. That is true. Let's scoot some of that bright green down in there and get that brighter. All right, 1 second. I'm going to give Crackned 50 some points here. Oops, if I can only enter it into the box. Here we go. There you go. Did that work? Good. Okay, that worked. 5 gold stars. Okay, so there's some paint. We're gonna get the brush. I don't need a lot, so I'm just gonna put a little bit in there and rinse that brush. One thing I do need is more paper towels. Here we go. Okay, put that brush there and that down there. Ooh, I like that. Okay, so now, wait, we're gonna go this way. Sorry, I keep forgetting the green is this way. Down his spine. Let's do his face. I feel like I lost some of my highlights on his face. Are we getting them back? Good. Much better. Okay, and then let's do his chest because we lost all that. Much better. Good. Oh no, I got a little green on his claw. That's okay. All right. I think we'll go back. Everything else is looking okay, I think. We'll zazz up some of the little highlights on that claw. This way too. There, I like that better. Obviously, light over dark takes a lot longer to layer up. this is okay. Not needed, I know. But Crackned, so when we start, we're gonna be doing subscriber only giveaways. And so the points are for that kind of thing. You'll be able to use those points to get the giveaways and stuff. This is not a shame of shelf in action. This is, well, actually kind of is. I guess I started him at some point and we had him built. So I guess technically, yeah, he could be counted as shelf of shame. All right, I'm gonna do a little bit of this. There, I like that. And then, how did I have his leg? Let's do a little bit of light on the top of his leg because, what? There. That's better. I don't know. I think I need to start doing some detail work on him now before I mess him up. We need to figure out that sword too. All right, time to switch colors or just clean out the brush and do detail work and see what color shall we make. I think we should make his little horns and things like a dark color, like a really dark color, like black even. What do you guys think? And I'm gonna use a little bit of paper towel to clean out my dirty brush here. There we go. Woo. How are you, Diomedes? What have you been doing? Let's put a little painkiller. Dark horns sound good? Yeah, I think so. I think it'll give him some contrast. I'm probably gonna use a little ink for the horns. We'll do black ink. That was supposed to be painkiller. Okay, good, it's working. Get that nozzle, there we go. Dump. Dark horns, dark purple. All right, let's take a vote. What do you think? Shall we do a really dark brown or a dark purple? Diomedes is finishing up 15 sheaths. He does these knife sheaths for his business, and you're doing them for. But you got your Gen Con badge. Awesome. I am going to be at the. I'm going to be getting a. What's it called? A dealer badge because I'm actually going to be exhibiting and demoing with Judgment, the Judgment Company, which I'm excited about. All right, we need more of that. Masaguita brown horns. Okay, so we got dark brown, dark brown. Anybody else want dark brown? I think it's dark brown to black. Okay, I'm thinking brown also. All right. All right, I think brown. We'll do brown ink and then end the tips with a little bit of boy, this is not coming out. Let's try that again. See, I think what it is, I'm adding more paint with my brush there than I have in the cup. All right, let's see if this is clear. It's almost clear. There is still paint at the bottom of it though. That's okay. Let's do another. There we go. That should work. Also, me turn on your. Oh, you didn't turn on your arch light crossbow. That would help, wouldn't it? All right, so inks. Let's talk about inks. What have I got for inks? I want to use the, what have I got? There's Seraphim Sepia. I want to use game ink though, I think. Let's look and see if gaming sepia is gonna be, ooh, look at that. You can already tell it's too green. That's gonna look like junk. We want a reddish ink. So there's another one. What about this one? This is Game Effects. That's dried blood. No, that's not what I want. What's this one? Fuegan Orange. No. There we go. Skin wash might be the trick. We might do skin wash and a little bit of black. Let's see what that looks like. It should be a nice red ink. Shake it real good because I know the game inks kind of tend to, yeah, that's good. Let's add a little, do you think we should add a little bit of black to that first? Okay, where's my black ink? There we go. This is black ink from Dalarani. We'll just add 1 drop because that's going to be way more than enough. It's going to get really dark. Let's see what happens. Yes, there we go. That's what I want. That nice deep brown. We can add more black later. Okay, so inks pretty much go right into the cup easily. There we go. All right, that should be plenty. Because we're just gonna try to do the horns and see what happens. Ooh, because it's an ink, it's gonna spider if you get too close. So you wanna hold back a little bit. All right, so let's do this. Let's do, that looks beautiful. Look at that, that's awesome. Oh, where's my mask? Oh, thank you so much. I forgot. All right, let me put it back on. I'm not. I'm 5'1". You're well over a foot taller than me. Okay. There we go. You guys can hear me okay. Looks like the brush sprays inks way better than Infinity. Yeah, I just love the Badger brushes. They really do work pretty well. Infinity is just really picky. It's a really picky brush. That was pretty. I like that. Let's do the spine. I kind of like that. Messed that up. Right. I don't like that. What can we do? That's better. Okay, now we do the horns. What compressor? It's a Grex. Grexx. It's probably getting pretty hot right now too. That looks cool as hell. It's bubbling a little bit. That means we need to clean this off. So let's get the little tool. Ooh, that works so well. Put a little painkiller on it just in case. Yeah, then it comes right off when we do that. Okay. Trying to paint fingernails. It's not that successful. Alright, now I'm going to try to paint these toenails. Cool. That looks cool. I like that. That looks good. Okay. Let's do this toenails. Soulsar, thank you for the subscription. 5 months in a row. Hold on one second. I gotta write that down. Well, where's my pen? Oh, here it is. Look at this. I've got airbrush paint all over my pen now. Thank you, Soulsar. There we go. Thank you. Mad love. Let's get some hype and some remotes for Soulsar. Now, Soulsar, I don't know if you were here earlier, but we're going to be doing subscriber-only streams in the near future. Oops. So that's going to be a thing that you will be able to do. I know. Thank you for that type, guys. Love it. All right, where's the hook? So there we go. Hey, Katie Pope. Good to see you here. I'm just kind of being kind of random here, trying to get the all right, I think we're just about done airbrushing, and now we can go in and do details. What do you think? Kind of hit that spine a little bit. I kind of want it to look a little bit beetle-like on the spine. All right, now I'm just going to add a smidge of black. Where's the black ink? Ink, ink, ink. There it is. I'm going to go dark with it now. Happy to be part of your channel. Well, I'm happy for you to be part of the channel also. We really appreciate all the subscriptions and subscribers. Appreciate all of you guys, really. Just love it that you guys come here to watch. Let's do a drop. I'm just gonna, I don't think I need thinner, but I do need to mix this. Yeah, that's nice and dark. Alright, good. Airbrush cup. Ooh. Now you always want to blast through whatever you had before in your brush, so that way you don't get. Now I need another paper towel. Okay. That water is getting really dirty. That's better. Okay. See how it starts out brown? And I want it to be that black. There we go. Now we got it black. Just on the edges of these horns. See how that really looks cool? And then just on the ends of these too. Okay. And on the ends of these hooves. I don't know if it's going to work. I feel like yeah, that's so much more difficult to control. That's better. Okay, let's just do the ends of those. Okay. Almost done. Happy meal. All right. That's good enough, I think. Yeah. Now we can start doing, we've got a lot of all of the base colors done, don't you think? All right. We got to clean this out. This is going to be the most dirty one. The black is the black. All right. Just do a few swoops of water. Makes it the easiest to get all that extra paint and pigment out. Good. Now, put a little paint killer in there to melt, or hopefully melt whatever's in there. On the walls and in the well. Just get this off the trigger, get this off the tip. There we go. See, now it's much cleaner. Now I can do a little thinner in there. Still spraying black. So we'll do water. And you can see all the cruds. Hold on, let me look at this. Yeah, it's just like, I think it's a mixture of thinner and paint killer that's floating in here. I'm gonna dump that in the trash can. And then we're gonna see how that looks. Ooh, see, it's still dirty. Let's pull the needle out because there's gonna be paint on it. Yep, and there is, and it still has green paint on it. So that means that if it's in on the needle, then it's in the paint, it's in the brush itself too. All right, that's still dirty. Let's dip that in there. That looks better. Okay, let's see. Let's do a little water through there and see what happens. seems clean, but I know it's not. Okay, so push the needle back in. Now it'll have some pressure to it. And what? Now what? Oh, we didn't shoot. Oh, I hate this when this happens. I didn't get the needle pressed in with the trigger. And that needle still has crud on it. Okay, so pull that lever back. Ooh! Did you see that? That's funny. Hold on. This is the fun part where you get to watch me hate my brush in my life. Because I never do this right. There we go. All right, now let's try. Oh no, don't you come off. Right, that is filthy. There, that's better. All right, now it's in. Let's see if I did that right. Yes. Oh my gosh. The other day when I did the harder and Steenbeck, the trigger wasn't settled in either. All right, that's as clean as it's gonna get. All right, so I'm gonna set my brush down. Now we're gonna do the fun part, the hand painting. This is the part that I'm used to and the part that you're used to me doing. We're gonna put thinner away, we're gonna put painkiller away. We're gonna put all these Dixie cups full of dirty paint away. I think I will let these air dry because I think, I don't know. Do you guys keep your old paint or no? I don't know what to do. I feel like if I'm wasting plastic, we'll just throw it away. We could keep this one that's dry and maybe mix up some paint in it. All right. Let's see. We're gonna put the ink away. What? This bottle goes here. Now I'm looking at him. We need to touch up this claw quite a bit. Let's get out the red and the burnt red. There's the red, and where's the burnt red? I don't think I dropped it. Maybe I did. There it is, I found it. All right, and I don't have a sheet on my thing there. Give me 1 second, I'm gonna get a new hydration sheet from my Red Grass Games palette. By the way, if you do !Redgrass, you'll see there is an affiliate link. So if anybody's interested in getting a Red Grass Games palette of their own. Is that the last one? That's the last one of that pack. All right, let's press that down. Usually you want this completely smooth, and it's not right now. So I'm gonna see if I can get it to be smoother. I might have to pick it back up and lay it back down. There we go. All right, is anybody still here? You're just so quiet right now. Sometimes chat will die on me and I get nervous. All right, I think I'm gonna take gloves off for this. And we're gonna put burnt red on the palette. Come on, burnt red. Oh, and we can shut that compressor off so it doesn't overheat. There we go. Just watching. Okay, good. Thank you. KLZFC, thank you. Hello. How are you? That's our burnt red, and then here's our red red. All right. Now you're gonna have something to watch. Let's get a Winsor Newton out. Where's my Winsor Newton? There we go. And I think I'll dump this and put new water in my cup. Okay, I just keep a jug of water behind me so I don't have, because I don't have a sink in my basement. So that, oh, that is still dirty water. There, that's better. All right, now I'm gonna start with this burnt red. I'm just gonna touch up all this up here. Try to get this claw looking more. There we go, that's much better. Much more reddish. Now these pinchers in here, I think we need to do in that dark brown color like we did for these things here. All right. What else is going to be red? It's got a tongue in here we can make red. That looks a little better. We should probably make the whole inside of this mouth red and then see about making it more brown later. Let's try that. We've got a little bit of a gum line. You probably can't see this on stream. He is a demon, so we can have a lot more liberties with him. Because nobody knows what demons look like. All right, now, so we had some black and brown ink here. There it is. We're gonna use some of that and hand paint in some of these. Oh, and I don't have my glasses on, so please use, well, you're doing good, not normally able to watch live, but love watching and learning from me. Awesome, do you get a chance to look at my YouTube videos, hopefully? Ooh, that's too dark. Let's make that more brown. Because I do have a YouTube channel. And I'm just gonna go in and all of the spines, the big ones, I'm gonna make dark brown. And actually, where's my, here, we'll use this. My brown ink, I just had it and I probably set it down. There it is. No, that's not it. I gotta put glasses on to see what I'm doing. There we go. Absolutely, both here in YouTube and your Facebook posts. Awesome. I'm really excited about doing subscriber only streams because I will really get to do some things, you know, that are a little bit more involved, that are worth my time. You know, like I said, like the paint-alongs, those are so time intensive and they weren't something I was interested in doing just any, you know, for any old thing. All right, now, let's see what happens when I'm just using the spit to point my brush. I'm not actually licking the ink at all. That looks cool. I'm gonna just put it down the middle of his spine so it looks kind of like a beetle. And then I will glaze it on the rest like that. So there's no crunchy, hard lines anywhere. There we go. That looks kind of cool. Now, I'm really thinking I need to go in and give each one of these, can't put ink on, let's use this. I don't want to put ink directly on the wet palette because it'll just seep through and stain my sponge. I'm going to use that, just straight up ink, no black in it. And we're going to paint each one of these little buggers brown. That could take a while. Let's see how fast I can do it. It could be interesting though. Yeah, I love that color. That is a good color. Oh, there's red paint on his back. We'll just leave it there for now. I just want to see what an entire back full of these little nubs, I don't know what to call them, carapace ridges. Carapace ridges, that's what we'll call them. Ah. That's cool. That looks so good. It's just that little extra attention to detail. Like, we could have had a pretty cool tabletop demon without it. And it's still kind of tabletop, but look at that. I love it. And with the green undercoat, it makes the brown that much lighter. See that? Okay, what do you think? Think I should do that everywhere? Looks awesome to me. I like that. It's got lots of them, so it could be, it's a lot of detail. But you can see how quickly I'm getting through that. What do you think? Put glasses back on. All right, let's see when we get this side. Yeah, that looks good. And see, the reddish ink contrasts with the green, which is, and it also dries a little shinier. So that's also another contrast with the matte. So you've got multiple different types of contrast going on with one application, and that makes it look pretty cool. Look at that. Let's see what happens if I add just a smidge of that red. Let's do this red here, a little bit of red. Just a smidge. Ooh, that looks even more amazing. Again, red and green are opposite on the color wheel, so they really stand out with each other. How does that look? I'm just putting that on the very ends of some of the little ridges and bumps. That's crazy. Let's do it on just the bigger ones. Like that? Looks awesome. I think so too. It's crazy looking. It looks so good on camera too. Let's do the ink. We got to do this in order, otherwise everything will look different. Okay. Flemish Demon, here we come. What was the name of the demon that my husband called it? I don't remember what, Fluzoig or something. I don't know. I know that's a German word for something too. Ah. Gablazoo. Thank you, Cracknet. That was helpful. Gablazoo. I think this would be a very fun monster to fight. Indeed. Now, the question is a Gablazoo, like, is that the right scale for Gablazoo? Is he that big in D&D lore? Whoever sculpted this guy spent a lot of time on all of these little bumps. Nine to 15 feet according to the wiki. So yeah, well, so if she's like, even if she's like 5'6", I think 5'4", so that's 5, 10, 15. Oh, this one is well over 15 feet. That's okay. He can be big. He can be a big one. I love ink so much. That makes such a big difference on him, doesn't it? Okay, this side. Lots of little ticky details. Once I get this half of his back all inked up, then we'll go back with the reds and pick out the bigger pieces and it'll look good. Creature Caster always delivers on the details. That is true. I'm hoping to see them at Gen Con. I'm wondering if maybe they will do a Creature Caster. Maybe they'll do a competition at Gen Con too, and I can enter it. I'm going to be judging again at Adepticon. I'll be judging the Creature Caster one, so don't show me your Creature Caster entries for Gen Con, or I won't be able to judge them. There we go. All right. Gablazoo. Bless you. All right, I think down in between these little rows. I'm just going to give a little bit of brown ink to that. See what happens. Not bad. And I'll have to go in and put some of the black ink in there too, because it looks like it needs it. Okay. Gablazoo. All right, Gablazoo. I just dumped my brush into the black paint. There we go. Now let's do the reds, because the reds were making it really pop. Pop. Let's just do the really pointier ones. Not all of them, but just the ones that really stand out. Oh, I love it. That's awesome. Let's do the red. See my name. You know what you don't see often? A huge smiley face. Why not try a huge Master's Toothy smile? He's so, yeah, I don't know. Well, we'll see. We got to get some, I don't know if that would work on him or not. Because it just doesn't, he doesn't have the right mouth for it. Would be funny if you could do that with his current sculpt though. All right, that looks good. I love it. That looks really good. Now let's do some more oranges. Oh, no, we need to do the brown ink. We're gonna ink up his arm. This completely changes everything, doesn't it? He's got little bitty bumps on there. There we go. Oh, I love it. I love it. That looks awesome. Look at how much more finished it looks now that I've added just little bitty details. Again, just to the biggest spikes. I'm adding that little highlight of red, like that. Okay, give me 1 second. I'll check chat. That looks good. I see something that needs to be picked off. There we go. Most of the mold lines I was able to get off. There's a few on his tuchus. All right, let me look at chat. Sorry, double checking to see how it's written. It's Glabrazoo. See, I thought that was right. Glabrazoo. Lol, I love that you even pretend to entertain my stupid suggestions. Yeah, sometimes I should recognize when you're trolling me. I guess there's too much of a teacher in me and not enough of a Twitch streamer. And so I try to take people seriously. That is your fault, Diomedes, for doing that to me. I'll try to look to see who's saying stuff next time and be like, oh, it's Diomedes. Just don't take him seriously. That looks cool. And you know what's funny about this is that usually I'm the one that's like, the back is not usually as good as the front because I don't spend that much time on it. Let's get the backs of all of these plates to be less green. Just want a little bit of gloss on all those. Ah, did you see me? I'm rinsing in the wrong cup. You stand corrected and shall shame yourself. Yeah, that's funny. This is the dark red, and I'm mixing it a little bit with the ink here. There we go. I don't want to do all the spikes up there, but we can just do some of these little dots, and it looks really cool next to the green too. Let's do a little bit of ink in there and in there. That's awesome. And all of these ridges right there. Give me 1 second, I'll check chat again. Give me a minute. That's good. Let's see if I can blend that a little bit more. That's better. That looks good. Trying to get rid of the, like I said, the green between these plates. It doesn't quite look right. That's better. Am I on camera? Good, I'm on camera. Let's see. I think we will also make the insides of these little pincher teeth dark. I think that will look cool. Glabrazoo. And then we'll do some reds in there as well. Flip it. I want to get that all nice and brown, and then I'm going to go back over it with the black so that we get the darkened look again. There we go. All right, it looks wonky right now. We'll get the reds in here. It's almost like a mouth, isn't it? We'll get the edges of that almost like a reddish, kind of a mouthy color. That's going to look awesome. Like a gummy. We demand flagellation. At least it's not your drinking cup. That's true. A lot of crab claws get black at the tips. Oh, that's cool. I did not know that. I'm just kind of painting this by instinct right now. Instinct and kind of rule of cool. What does it look, what looks coolest? Because this looks coolest to me. Let's get that more red, these little... Okay, that looks so cool, doesn't it? More reds on this. We're going to do black on that. So let's see, is there any black ink that hasn't dried up yet? Yes, good. All right, let's see what happens. Just going to blot that. That's interesting. Let's blend it. Probably look better airbrush, but that's okay. I'm not so good at the detailing. Not bad. Let's do, where's my gloss varnish? I feel like I need some gloss varnish because the ink is not drying nearly as shiny as I think I'd like. That's my gloss varnish. Wonky, that was your daughter's favorite chook? Aw. We do guilt pretty well. Jewish guilt is all about, just about as bad, Diomedes, as Catholic. Here, this is going to go right here on his claw. Look at that. That's awesome. Let's do it up here too. Let's do a smidge of this red ink right here. I've already got it mixed in with my gloss medium. Ooh, look at that. Yes. Ooh, ah! Dropping brushes. That's not something I usually do. That's why we don't have an emote. Yes, I do. I drop brushes constantly. All right, rinsing brush. Look at that. That's so pretty, that little shiny bit. Look at that. That's shiny too. A little bit of gloss, a little bit of ink. Painting the horns. A little bit more ink. That looks awesome. Rinse brush, put some gloss. There we go. That is going to be awesome. I keep saying it because I'm in love with it right now. Haha. Gloss. And that's going to stay nice and glossy too. He's going to look awesome on the battlefield if somebody uses him. I really need to build my website so I can sell some of this stuff because I don't want to give everything away because it's still my time. But I do really want to sell some of this stuff because I'm not going to play with it, or, you know, probably not. It's probably not competition ready. Let's do black eyes for him. Nah, maybe not. It's kind of boring. Well, maybe not. Let's see what I can do about this shadow here. Yeah, that eye was, those eyes are boring. we'll just shade them in and then we'll come back and make it look interesting. A little bit more black. He's got little tiny cow nostrils. A little bit more water. I'm just going in and filling in his frown lines. He looks very indignant. He's like really mad. He's like, ah, my favorite soap opera is canceled. He's out of his favorite food. Ah. Yeah, I like that kind of dark circle look. We'll give him some extreme expression there. All right, let me check chat. Oh wait, what did I miss? A raid, Stargazer. Thank you for that raid. Mad love. I'm sorry I missed it. I got wrapped inside of my paint job here. We're painting this Pincer Demon. I'm not loving this red on top of his head at all. I think I need to get rid of it with some green. Let's see what I can do. Is there still green down here? Violet eyes or pale blue? Pale blue could be cool. Let's do that. How are you, Stargazer? The mini looks awesome. Thank you. I like those emotes, the stars. Welcome everybody from Stargazer's stream. I hope you had a good one. Whenever I have my glasses off, it's like I can't see anything, so that's why I probably missed it at first when you first rated. All right, let's see. Yeah, that's way better. Way, way, way better. He's really righteously angry now. I just keep thinking he's angry over something really trivial. Doesn't he seem like somebody who would get mad at something really trivial? That's better, slightly. See, now we can go in with our red and we can kind of go back in and blend and shade and create midtones. I feel like that I should have shaded underneath here. All right, let's try this. That's interesting looking. Very interesting. I like that a lot. I like it a lot. All right, well, let's do, I want to do his eyes red now. Yeah, red is it. Oh, that's good. He's so angry. Ah, I just love his face. All right, this is going to be, give me 1 second. I'm going to look at chat. Sorry, I've been distracted. That's blazing. Roar. Let's see what happens when I do a little bit of red on the underside of his eye too. Ooh, I really like that. Kind of almost looks like they're glowing red, doesn't it? That's awesome. Okay. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. Model newbie says violet eyes, pale blue. We decided to go red. Maybe give him a dog's head and make him a Doberman Pincer Demon. Too late. Too late. Late to class. Sorry, Jimmy. That's okay, Jimmy. No worries. You're just in time. So, Jimmy, one of the things we were talking about that's going to be happening in the near future is subscriber-only streams. It's something that Twitch is rolling out for people who are qualified, I guess, affiliates and partners. There's like a beta, and I'm part of the beta, so I will be doing some subscriber-only streams in the near future, I think. That's awesome. There we go. Now he looks like kind of like a hulky kind of character, doesn't he? Oh my gosh, I love him. All right, we need to get this other eye kind of reddish to help us. Oh, I love that little bit of red underneath his eye. It just helps his regular eye. It helps draw you in that much more. Doesn't it look cool? Let's do this red tongue. Cha, cha, cha. Ooh, too red? That's a little too red. Let's get that a little bit more desaturated with this red. There, that's much better. We need to make teeth. I'm debating on what color teeth to give him. Because there isn't any light colors really yet. And I feel like if we start adding a light color there, we need to wait. We need to wait and do that last. We're going to do all of this beautiful bumpy work first, don't we? All right, so we need to go back to this green. And let me look at chat. You said cancel your phone service. Oh, you said 30 minutes or it was free. Coop82, thank you for the follow. How are you doing? We're painting a Pincer Demon. And he is very angry about his... What is he angry about? He's angry about the coupons expired. He's angry. Let's think of some trivial things he could be angry about. What's something trivial that he could be? He's angry that the Patriots are cheating. No, that's not trivial. That's not trivial enough. There we go. Oh my goodness, hold on a second. What did I miss again? Coop, thank you for subscribing. Oh my gosh. Just when you first got here and you subscribed, that's fantastic. Coop, 82. Thank you. Thank you for that hype, guys. Let's hype him some more. Firefly got canceled. Roar! Firefly got canceled. The absence of pineapple is blasphemy on pizza. Roar! You said 30 minutes or it was free. Roar! It could be a meme. It could be a meme. I do think we need some kind of brights on his face. We'll wait for that though. I think we need to finish all this. All right, so let's do the browns. Get back to the brown ink before it dries up in my little well palette. I know, it's so funny. Pincer Demon is pissed off. You said buy one get one free, and I want the free one. I missed Shoshie Mini's stream. That's a good one. That's definitely a trivial thing to be mad about. All right, these little tiny things. Oh my goodness. Is there any way to paint these faster? That's my question, because I'm so impatient that I'm not one of these people who sits and picks. But this is meditative. If I were, oh my God. If I were, I would be listening to, so I just finished the show Outlander. I just finished what's left of whatever's out, because I think they're in season 4 right now. And it's such a good show. I love it. But I finished it. And if I were painting this on my own, I might just have to listen to the books, because there's some books. And each book is like a 30-hour audiobook. A 30-hour, that's a lot. But that could give me some time to paint little tiny, what are these called? Carapace nubs. Carapace bumps. Carapace bumps. Here we go. He's got a lot of them. So, but I think I need to get the audiobooks. I haven't, has anybody else listened to the audiobooks? I know Chewy MP said his wife had them all. My mom listened to them, or she listened to the first book anyway. Let's get these guys right here. That looks good. And he's got some tiny ones on his neck. So one of the things I've also been thinking about doing on the channel is having and you guys got to tell me if this is something that you'd be interested in. Models, what's his name? I don't remember his name. Miniature Den, I think that's his name. He does this thing where he does a monthly subscriber giveaway that's painted. I've been thinking about, and this is something I've talked about with Genuine Vision and with Rainer and with Flick, is having a unlock bar for a painted mini and having it be donations, and then once the channel unlocks it, everybody is able to get in on a giveaway. And it's obviously going to be a points giveaway. So you'd have to have chat points, but at least people who watch often are going to be able to win it more, you know. But tell me what you think, because I like to paint. I don't like getting stuck with minis that I don't need or want, but I also like to be paid for my commissions as well. So tell me what you think. Is that a good idea to do an unlock bar? Or should I do like Miniatures Den and do a subscriber only painted giveaway? It wouldn't be something this big. It would be like a little 28mm. You'd see that. I love him. I love him. Oh, he feels so real now. He's coming alive. Let's do these little red things here. Let me look at chat. I didn't win a bust on Shoshie's stream this week. Let me talk to the manager. Mom, I ran out of soap for my Caprice bumps. Carapace bumps. Soap, yes. That's awesome. Carapace bumps are itchy. I like that. Just some of them are red. Just the larger ones. Like that. All righty. He's looking like he looked like a man. Okay, let's do this one is going to be brown. Like I said, some of these need to be, yeah, that looks good. I like that. Been fun. All right. There we go. Now I want to go back in here with this ink again and get all these little guys. Woo! Brush. That's the second time today. Flying brushes. Oh, and I'm getting paint all over myself today too. Look at how much we've gotten done just this stream. That's a lot. I'm pretty happy. Let's get some water in this ink and put this in here. So we're just getting rid of all of the green that's in between those. That looks better. Looks much more claw-like now. Same thing on this side. Do. All right. Look at how he looks. All right, so we've got the, you can see where we've got the glossy, and it makes such a difference. Model newbie, you're almost a class president. That's awesome. Let's do a little bit more of this gloss down the back of the middle. Looks cool. Or is that cheesy looking? What do you think? Actually, I like it. He's definitely like part crab, part bull. All right, this is a little bit of black ink I'm using. I've got a bunch of different cups. Right here. I got a little bit of black ink and a little bit of gloss medium in the same one. A little bit more black. That's the trick to carapace, is you want that shiny part, and it's going to contrast well with the flat part, flat versus there we go. Flat versus shiny. Matte versus shiny. Yep. All right, that looks good to me. Let's do a little bit more. Did I just get red on his hands? I did. It's okay. This is the medium red, or the burnt red. Let's layer that in, or sorry, not layer it, but blend it in. Definitely like the light that's on this side. I think something is missing from him. Well, let's keep working. Keep going. This is shiny right there. This one is shiny. Oh, and all these little ones on the back. I guess, what is this called? A dew claw? Is that the same thing as a dew claw back in the back here? Do demons have them? Yes. Yes, shiny. Nice gloss over the toenails. The hoof nails. Hoof nails. That looks cool. Yes. That's looking good. He's actually got a carapace kind of deal going on right here, which I can get with the ink, and then the black. There's the black ink. I like that. Questions? Comments? Peanuts? Probably go with a yellow highlight? I think so. I think a yellow highlight is necessary. Let's try it. Let's see what a light like ochre yellow is going to look like first. Where's that ochre color that I had? I think I put it back. Oops. Is this it? Yes, golden brown. It was this golden brown color. Let's start with that on the palette. It's not quite so crazy as the green. I'm going to mix a little green in it. It's going to be harmonious if I mix a little bit of the original green. Let's try it. Let's see. Yes. That was a good suggestion. Model newbie says they're newbie, but they're not as newbie as they think. You're going to be, what are you going to do when you're not like a newbie anymore? You're going to be model expert? You're going to have to change your name. Most people can kind of only be newbies for about a year or two. Look at that. That kills. That is awesome. Roar! I like building up those highlights little bit by little bit because that makes it so much easier. Love it, love it. Model not so newbie. That's what you need to do. When you get to be better, you'll be model not so newbie. I kind of had the opposite issue. I started my page as Shoshie's Magnificent Minis, and I just did it kind of tongue-in-cheek to be silly. And now it just sounds pretentious because I feel like I'm not a newbie anymore. I'm not, you know, it's like the opposite effect. Probably better to sound overly humble than overly pretentious. You'll always be a newbie. That is true. That's true. I mean, I feel the same way. Coop says yellow is a slam dunk. The green already leaned yellow, so that highlight is having a great saturated effect. I agree. What happens when we do the bright yellow? Maybe the bright yellow will look kind of cool too. It's going to be a little bit more transparent. Let's see what happens. Just tiny bits of it. Let's just do tiny, tiny bits of it. Oh, yeah. I like that. The tiny, tiny amounts of that raw yellow. Roar! I like that. You don't want to go too crazy with that raw yellow because it's just so bright. But I like that. I think it needed that, didn't it? We can put it right here by his eyes to bring your focus right back to his face. What do you think? Let me see what it looks like on cam. Yay. Yes. Oh my gosh, look at that. Raw. That looks good. Look it. Look it, look it. Let's look at the back real quick here. Okay, looks good. Oh, I see some blending issues. Makes a tiny bit of red in there. That looks awesome. Just that little amount of red kind of blended in. Oh, come on. Blend in. Please blend in. No, too much. There we go. That looks good. I like it. I like it. So we definitely have given people a focus, a place for your eyes to land, for sure. Where's some black ink? Let's do black ink on this guy up here. A little bit of brown ink too. That's looking good. More black. Get those nice spikes, spiky spikes to be black. That looks cool. Look at how cool he looks. Sorry, I'm just going on and on about my mini. I'm Shoshie. I'm showing off my mini. Okay. Get this carapace look here. That needs to be more black. You really can, the Creature Caster models, you can get lost in all the detailing because there's so much of it. But I think by airbrushing, we avoided a lot of that because we're not spending forever on the little bits of the model. We got, you know, a lot of stuff accomplished in a little bit of time. I get a little bit annoyed sometimes when someone who hires me, when I tell them, I think, you know, I try not to tell people my times. How long did that take you to do? As soon as I tell people my times, they assume that I am not going to do a good enough job if I spend 2 hours on something. It's very irritating. They might devalue the work too, so that's another irritating part of what happens when you tell people the times. So I avoid that as well. It's done when it's done, and I'm going to work as hard as I can to get the best possible model for you. But when it's done, and I'm going to pick a good time for it to be done so that it's not overworked and it's fresh. I mean, this guy's pretty, I did not expect this, guys. I really didn't expect this model to look this cool by this stage. And I'm really, really happy. You guys have helped motivate me a lot. Okay, let's see. What are we going to paint? Let's do these little carapace bumps. A lot of them are already brown. but they're not inked. So here's a question for you guys. What type of things are you wanting to see me paint in future streams, and also especially for partner streams, or not, sorry, partner streams, subscriber streams? What kind of paint alongs would you like to see? Would you like me to do another bust? Would you like us to do, we could work on maybe a Kingdom Death mini together? That might be, we could try to find the Kingdom Death mini that everybody can get a hold of. That might be good. I might actually be able to contact Kingdom Death and see if we could do a paint along for one of them. And they could send me bust, please. Okay, looks like bust is a winner. I definitely think busts are easy to do paint alongs for. Now, do we want a human bust or a monster bust? Because Coddle Ruddick does these amazing monsters. Who do I know? Scale 75 has a lot of busts. The company that has these, they're a brand new company, and they would probably love for us to do a paint along of one of their new busts. They've only got the one out right now, but that's not saying they're not going to do more in the future. And I like her because she's not a booby bust and she has some class. But we could do something. Okay, that looks good. Let's get these little ones down here. Lots of texture on this guy. I'm glad I'm seeing stuff in chat. Give me 1 second and I'll check to see what you're saying. All right, let me check chat. It would be cool to support a fledgling business. It would be. I think that would be cool. The answer is easy. Perfectly placed highlight takes 5 seconds of work and 5 years of practice. Exactly, Krakenin. Yeah, that is 100% right. Or see what KDM has to offer at Gen Con for the sale. The thing is that it's going to be too hard to try to get whatever stuff is at Gen Con. When I do a paint along, I like to make sure everybody has access to that bust or item, that they can get it. I don't want to do any limited, unless it's limited only to, people who, we could do a pre-order with somebody, and then that would work. Maybe I could get Kingdom Death to let us do a pre-order. That would be pretty spiffy, wouldn't it? Now, Kingdom Death does not have busts, and I don't think they're going to be making them anytime soon either. And they had some for kind of a promo thing, but that was only, for their Gen Con display, and Elizabeth Beckley was the only one that got to paint any of those. So some of the companies that I have a good working relationship with are Scale 75, Chimera. I have a new relationship with them. Obviously, Creature Caster. Creature Caster might be a good one for us to do a paint along with, because then we could definitely do a pre-order, and I could have them do the drop ship to everybody who's ordering. That actually is a good idea. Who else? So Chimera, a Big Child. I have a pretty good relationship with Big Child. Like they said that they would do a pre-order with me. Definitely Coddle Ruddick. He only does mostly monsters and very pretty vampire girls. He has that one angel bust that's gorgeous, but she's really naked and probably not Twitch appropriate. Okay, that looks amazing. 10-year-old. Night. Oh yeah. Good night, model newbie. Model newbie says moody 5-year-old is asking to watch Master Chef Junior for paint along. Bust is great. Human is fine. Would like something that has a non-human flesh tone. That's doable. That's definitely doable. Good, good. Nocturna. I don't have a relationship with Nocturna, but that doesn't mean I can't start. I can approach them. Tell me, Pun Expected, what do you think, some of their busts, what do you think would be good? They had some really, really good, what do you call them? Like modern female busts that weren't fantasy, that were just kind of more natural. I think it was Nocturna. It might have been somebody else. I think Nocturna also had that really, I did not care for it, this one booby bust that I did not like. But everybody, you know, each to their own. How awesome. This looks so cool. Let's see, who else do I know? I know, gosh, there's just so many companies out there that I'm probably just forgetting. All right, that looks good enough for that. Let's do the reds. Red, red, red. Let me get your opinions back. Let's see. Find the dark resin Big Child use is hard to see. Well, we'd end up priming it, Joanne. Yeah, you can link Pun Expected, but we gotta see if there's a mod here who can take your link. Kat Leanne is on, so I don't know if Kat is. Are you watching? We can you can send it to me or Kat, whichever one is gonna be the best. All right, I'm getting the reds on the very pointy ones here. Let's see. Yeah, so let's see if you can send it to me, because I think Kat might be idle, or Pun Expected just linked it to me. Okay. All right, here's one. Let me copy that. All right, let me look at that first before we see, let's see, Malefic Bust. This is, oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a really good one. I like that one a lot. All right, here's one of the ones that Pun Expected said that might be good. Oh, to clean up mold lines, that's true. Yeah, I haven't ever thought about that. I don't know why that's not working. I gotta cut and paste everything. There. That's one of the models that Pun Expected sent me. Here's the other one. This is called Lilac and Gooseberries. Oh, I like that. I vote for that one. cut. Okay, I vote for that one because that I would love. And I love that style of outfit. All right, check this one out. This one is called Lilac and Gooseberries, and I'm just loving it. So cute, so cool. So if you guys like that bust, I'm totally down for painting that one and showing you guys how to paint that one as well. Tell me what you think in the channel. Does he look lobster-like yet? Oh, but yeah, we might be able to get them to recast it. I don't know. If we had a... Is the other one in stock? It says it is. Warning, last items in stock. Ooh, yeah. That's a bummer. Well, let me contact Nocturna because I do really like their figures. Let's see, busts. Here we go. They got the Necromancer, the Scottish. I'm kind of obsessed with Scotland right now, so let me see. Oh, it looks like Mel Gibson. I don't like Mel Gibson. He said some mean things. Mean things. So we're not gonna, no, darn. Because I want to paint something Scottish, but not Mel Gibson. If he didn't look like Mel Gibson, I'd be all about it. Let's see, what other busts do they have? Oh, that's cool. Huh. What is that one? They've got... So the trouble is with Nocturna is a lot of these busts look a little unoriginal, if you know what I'm saying. I really like the Slayer, but is he looks familiar, like he's from something. He's got like a really cool look. But the one above it looks like Raistlin or whatever. Yeah, a lot of these look kind of unoriginal. I'm a big fan of copyright protection. And if something's, you know, copying off something too obviously, it's hard. Yeah, I want to try more of their paints too. That would be amazing. The second one is beautiful. So let me contact them, see what's possible. Kind of feel like the insides of these might need to be red. I'm not sure. To make it look more crab-like. Well, let's see what the black ink does. Let's do this on top. And then we'll get the brown ink on the bottom. See how I kind of cheated? I kind of wet blended the inks a little bit. That's not bad. It needs work though. Let's try the opposite. Let's try brown ink first, and then black ink on top is probably going to be better. Yeah, that's way better. I like that. So we're going to put brown ink first. And then we'll put the black ink on top. And let that kind of bleed into the brown. Sort of. Nice. I like that. Yeah, we're gonna keep doing that. Okay. He does have some little fingernails, which I can make black. Yeah, that looks good. He needed those little black claws on the ends. He's got more claws over here, but, well, we can try to do that. It's looking good. All right, let's see where we're at time-wise, how much time we have. It is 9 o'clock, guys. Look at how much we got done. This is what we got done in one stream. It's awesome. Especially the back. I'm really happy about the back. So we're going to finish painting him next, what's the date? Today's Wednesday. So we're going to finish painting him on Friday. You like the idea of a group paint along? We will have plenty of notice to buy and ship the bust. Oh yeah, last time it took me a year before I finally did the whole paint along. I wouldn't take this long this time, but I'd make sure everybody got their stuff. We'd all do a group order, and then I'd ship it all out at the same time, and then we'd wait till everybody had theirs, and then we'd start probably. It'd be a long plan, so but it would definitely be something that I would do. All right, I'm gonna look for somebody to host. Let's see. Who is on right now in the miniatures? Let's see, Key Lime, we haven't hosted Key Lime. Let me see if anybody is like, hold on, let me see more. Nope. Miniatures. Let's see if there's somebody here who I haven't hosted before in miniature figures. Maybe there's somebody who hasn't had a lot. Oh, Crocodile? Is Crocodile on? Crocodile is on. Silver Kestrel is on. All right, I think, let's go ahead and host Key Lime. I think he's doing an elf. I think that'll be good, unless you guys have a better suggestion. Mocha? Yeah, we could host Mocha's minis. Let's do that. Let's do Mocha. Is it Mocha_minis? Mocha. There we go. All right, guys. Come back and see. Did it work? I don't think it worked. Oh, because I did it wrong. Let's go back here and do this. We're going to do this. Music is off. Well, music has been off for a while. How funny. All right. Let me do, yeah, it's supposed to be slash. That's right. Is it Mocha's minis or Mocha minis? There we go. There we go. All right, guys, come back and see me on Friday from, I think we're streaming 4 to 7 p.m. GMT -5. All right, guys, you have a good one.
Go get your brushes.
Bye.
Go get